Hey everybody, I'm driving, so I won't be able to just really sit down and make it personal, although it's gonna get a lot personal. The title should speak for itself, and this doesn't just go for me, it goes for everybody who has allowed something or someone to hold them back from their destiny. And I know healing is hard. Trust me, I'm going through it right now. But what I decided, more than anything else, everybody hates to be lied to. Even the liars. Liars hate to be lied to. What that tells you is even the people that are in the same boat, same characteristics of lying and a liar, at the same time, that liar doesn't want a liar around them. So I decided all these years that I've told myself I wasn't enough because of someone else's actions, not because of who I was. All right, had to let you think about that right quick. But think about how many times that you've allowed yourself to lie to you. And when I say that, I mean this. Nobody has been humiliated, mad, angry, talked to crazy, cheated on, molested, physical abused, verbal abused, emotionally abused, that does not remember that incident, that does not remember what happened and how they felt. But they love that person so much that they stayed around. Or in the instance of a molestation, you convince yourself that you good when you dying on the inside. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we lie to ourselves. Somebody cuss you out, disrespect you, jump on you, and you say, well, that's just how they are. That may be how they are. But guess what? You've lied to yourself. You've lied to yourself and told yourself that you're supposed to accept somebody's abuse because of how they are. In the meantime, you let them tear you down, and then you become who they are. And no, I'm not no preacher. Although that's a word. I'm not no preacher, baby. I love the Lord. I love the universe. I love the divine. I love the archangels. I love the spirit guides. And I love my ancestors. Just in case. Because, I'm telling you, when you deliver a word, the first people think about is preachers and pastors. But I love them all. And I can love myself and accept that about myself and sleep well at night. Actually, more at peace than I've ever been. But I realized that the person or people who've lied to me, and trust me, y'all, when I tell you I've been lied to a lot, it's not just from no man. Those of you who are going through rough patches or still mad and angry at the person who did you wrong, it don't have anything to do with that. It can be your friend. It can be people at your job. It could be people at your home. It could be your family. It could be your significant other. It can be an ex. Some folks lie so hard to themselves that they start watching everybody but the person that they're looking at. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm saying that that's a stepping stone. Don't think that I'm trying to bruise anybody's heart. Because now that mine is truly healing, man, honestly, I want it for everybody. So, if you want to be a little less harsh, but see, we don't get tired unless it hurts. Over and over and over again. And the reason I say over like that is because we give the people we love more chances than they're worth sometimes. Because we love them more than we love ourselves. So we're willing to compromise, sacrifice ourselves for somebody else. That's how you know that you've lied to yourself. So, what we need to do today is keep it real. Keep it real with ourselves. Keep it real with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? If you know that this is not good for you, keep it real. That person ain't lying to you, you lying to you. Because you always have the ability to love you enough to walk away. You love that person enough to stay and fight, enough to give them a bunch of chances, enough for you to just continue to be abused in a certain sense. But there's no excuse for self-abuse when you have the ability to fight to heal it. When you have the ability to cry those tears. I'm trying to look y'all in your eyes, but I can't right now because I'm driving. But I'm going to tell you what it took for me. It took me to understand that those tears weren't weak. All the rest of the time I was crying for somebody else. While the inner me was crying out for me. I was crying out for somebody else. Catch that. You might want to rewind if you didn't catch that. I'm going to say it one more time for you. My inner child was crying for me while I was crying for everybody else. I felt like I needed them. That 5 or 6 traumatized little girl felt like she needed me. And the spirits kept me alive. When I tried to commit suicide, let me tell you, I read scripture. I prayed. I asked God to forgive me. I did all of that. Asked the spirits to come and be with me. Take me on to the house and everything. And let me tell you what happened. My sister sent an ambulance. And I never even said anything was wrong. We were just on the phone. The ambulance showed up, took me to the hospital. And guess what they said in the hospital? We're going to move you up here to whatever floor. And the counselor came in. And she said, can I close this curtain so we can talk in private? I said, of course. That woman closed that curtain and said to me, you know better than this. You got a light so bright in you that darkness is trying to take over and take you up out of here. I said, what? She said, they finna send you to the, I don't know what to call it, y'all. I don't want to say the crazy floor because that's not appropriate. But the floor for the mentally disturbed. And she said, you have the right to leave. Tell them that you refuse service. Sign that paper and go home. Because you know better than this. The spirit will step in for you if you quit lying to yourself. I lied to myself and told myself right before then that if I didn't have my baby, then nobody would truly love me. So when I had my first miscarriage, I was like, okay, I don't want to be here no more. I even had the audacity to try to manipulate the system. But anyway, real talk. Let's stop lying to ourselves and start healing ourselves. Period. I know that this was a little harsh. Let me tell y'all something about the spirit. The spirit don't have time to coach your feelings because the spirit trying to save your soul. Whatever spirits it is that you want to call it, Jesus, the divine, the universe, the archangels, the ancestors, whatever you want to call it. It's the same scenario, the same exact scenario. So let's get it together, y'all. And let's realize that this is not what we had in mind for our lives. We're missing our destinies. We're missing the things that we could have, all because we've given up on ourselves. The only way somebody can take something from you is if you give it to them. Spiritually. I'm talking about your ability to love yourself enough to know that you're not worth that. That's what I'm talking about. So when you stop fighting for you and start fighting for everybody else, you're lying to yourself. I was lying to myself. And about some things, y'all, I still lie to myself. So don't think I think y'all are any less than me. Don't think I'm trying to save you from a fiery hell, or don't think I'm trying to save you from whatever it is. I'm trying to share my experience and help you share your experience about saving ourselves, loving ourselves enough to know that we're worth it. Every bit of it. Let's go get it. If y'all like my content, definitely subscribe, share, comment, like. Hey, I take it out, because what I don't have, I have the ability to know that I can change it. So if you see something that you don't like, feel free. I mean, I'm going to look at it, but I can't get mad about it because it ain't mine. It's yours. So with that being said, I'm going to take in what needs to be taken in, and I'm going to let go of what needs to be let go of. Because getting upset ain't going to benefit you or me. So whatever comments you have, whatever suggestions you have, whatever you know, whatever you think you know, whatever you have heard of, put it in the comments. Let's see if we can heal together. Y'all have a great day. And once again, subscribe, comment, share, like. I appreciate it, and peace.